What up? Boy. How you doing? How you doing? We've been watching Wu-Tang on Disney. We've also been playing Call of Duty on some other platform, I can't remember. On Xbox. I fear my wife has hidden the Google remote on me so as I do not. I found it. She may have. She may not want me to watch further on Wu-Tang without her. I cannot make her any Wu-Tang promises. You know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang! Man, after watching the Wu-Tang first season, just let it out. Let it out. Show me how much he loves me. Let it out. He's singing. You're good. You're good singing. Justin Bieber called. He wants his voice back, he says. Well, he wants some of it back then. You can't keep it all. That's stealing. He's in the copyright strike because his music is now your music because you got his voice. He's losing his mansion, buddy. You want the Biebs to be losing his mansion, moving back to Winnipeg? I mean, we do want the Biebs to... Imagine the Biebs... I almost said... Imagine the Biebs moved in next door to me. Oh my... Me and the Biebs would be like this. Like this. He'd be over there, I'd be over here. And some of his women would like think that his house is my house. They'd be like kind of like, oh, where am I? And be like, well, I'm Justin Bieber. And they're like, oh, you definitely are Justin Bieber. Can I come to your house? Yeah, come in for a bit, my wife. If she sees you, you've got to run, and you've got to run very, very fast. You have a car, a Ferrari. You're going to need to leave your car running and the doors open. Yeah. I can flash her my bomb for a minute or two and distract her, but once she loses attention on the butt, or if she catches a glare in the reflection of my butt of you guys, your long blonde hair or your fiery red hair, whatever you are packing, ladies, come here. Come see me. Come here. I'm looking for a dude that has multiple wives. I'm gonna be specific about this. I want a wife swap with you for my wife for your wives. I have figured it out. So I'm thinking probably for 3 or 4 wife swap. I'm willing to do it. You're the weirdest cat, you know? You're the weirdest guy. Just purring so loud. Like a tractor. Global mining giants are flocking to Manitoba. Here's what that means for the province. More bad water, eh? Scientists have discovered an enzyme that converts air into electricity. Could a Ming Dynasty Buddha found near an Australian beach rewrite history? Oh, that's too bad. Details released on Invermere, BC avalanche that took the lives of 3 German tourists. That's too bad. Galen Weston said he's never made $1 off Canadians selling groceries. Elisha Miyahira says the sound was off. Elisha, I'm gonna make you a snoring video. I'll be tired in a couple days. You're gonna get a real snoring video, buddy. It's gonna be the best snoring video you ever heard. You have no idea, Elisha Miyahira, how good a snoring video I'm gonna make you, buddy. Woo! Which months of the year would it be okay to name your boy? Like if it was you and you're a man right now, think about a gray beard. If you had a gray beard, what would you want your name to be? July? You want to be named June? May? You want the name April? Yeah, April, May, June. Spring is basically out of the question.
Those are solid women names. Like if you ever see a guy named April or May, you can laugh at him. April, May, June, July as well. That's just weird. August, I mean, that's the only way I can think of. December, January, and February. I mean, if someone's naming their baby after December, January, February, you got a lot of thinking to do in your life. Right after that very, very dumb moment in time. If I was going to name my kids something, I would pick a day of the week. I'd pick Hump Day. I think Wednesday is the only day I would pick. Tuesday is not a good day. Monday is dumb. Sunday just sounds like ice cream. Thursday isn't even a thing. Friday, you can't name your kid Friday. You suck. If you name your kid Friday, you suck at names, bro. I'm such a good namer. Like, I'll get to that. Mickey Mouse goes better on a boy or a girl than, oh, Friday for a girl would be pretty hot. What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing on Friday? The works. Eh? Um, let's try and switch topics here. We have a lot of snow coming in. If you're in the east coast of Canada, you are gonna have a lot of snow coming in. So, and I'm not messing with you. I love you. If you want more weather information, all you got to do is super chat me on the daily, make it worthwhile for me to come live and tell you the weather every morning. I want to save the world one weather pattern at a time. Oh, yeah! I got my huge gotcha on today. I'm wearing gotcha. I could get these things to my knee if I wanted to, but I don't know what goes on the other side when that's going on. Seriously. Woo! Oh, I got a fart. Oh, yeah. Elisha. Was that sound on for that one, bro? I want to do a special shout out for Elijah Miyahira. It's been a long time, Super Chatters channel members. I gotta thank him. You know, the channel is actually the raw analytics are in for the month, and the revenue is down compared to the last month. It's not bad, but it's down. Wish there was more people that could understand that. You know what I. This is what I do for a living, and I mean, what for you? What $10 a month is, or $6 a month is probably nothing. And then if you enjoy watching the show, like you know, throw something down, yo. Tip me. Ah, I'll take just the tip and tomorrow's tip too. So like throw a couple down. Just go like doof 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 doof. Just make me go like, what's going on? Like the screen's full of post stamps, yo. Oh man, I'm farting and it reeks like cheese, bro. Like cheese gone bad. Cheese gone wild. Cheese gone to the beach for the day in Europe. Europeans taking cheese sandwiches to the beach is something I just don't understand. Takes mayonnaise to the beach, you know? Europeans. Basically, it's two phones in one. Galaxy Z4 is like, it's like you fold it out and it's a notebook. So somehow a British dude has ended up on an Australian news station. You got Pierce Morgan on Sky News, Australia. I used to love Sky News. Love Sky News. Pierce Morgan, biggest dolt on the internet. Largest dolt by far. Mark Cuban urges Fed to buy Silicon Valley debt immediately. Says it's not the wealthy taking the hit. Yeah, because all the wealthy took their money out, bro. Last year, Warren Buffett moved out of whatever bank Warren Buffett had his money in. Google it right now. Warren Buffett pulled out all of his cash from the bank in 2022. What bank was the bank name? Berkshire Hathaway can capitalize on market turmoil. Hathaway was sitting on 129 billion of cash at the end of 2022. It's funny how they all got theirs out, eh? Which banks did Warren Buffett sell? In just a sample of moves, Berkshire Hathaway dumped what was left of its stake in Wells Fargo in the first quarter of 2022. So he prepared way ahead of time. And exited positions in JP Morgan Chase, JPM if you're a stock dude, Goldman Sachs, which, do you know about them? And PNC Financial Services, Opens, and Travelers. That is a lot of banks. Where did Warren Buffett's money go? Buffett always has been a philanthropist and has pledged a vast amount of his personal fortune. Oh my God. He's giving his personal fortune to Bill Gates. What the fuck? I'm gonna screenshot this. I can't figure this out. Where did Warren Buffett's money go? Buffett has always been a philanthropist and has pledged the vast amount of his personal fortune of more than $100 billion to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. You're kidding, bud. Nobody sees this, eh? Buffett's most notable new buy for quarter 3 of 2022 was the global leader TSMC, the global leader in semiconductor manufacturing, located in Taiwan. So if these guys don't, like, how does a 90-year-old dude sitting in a chair eating cheesy poofs know that he should buy semiconductor business in Taiwan? Someone called him. Someone called the 90, or someone has his money. He is a pawn. You know, he's a figurehead for the money. You know, it'd be like saying Zuckerberg invented Meta and Facebook by himself, right? There's no way. There's no way one person invented everything by himself. There's a large group of people that had interworkings and interconnectings and somehow didn't all make it to the table to cash the check. Buffett purchased 60 million ADRs in quarter 3 to build a position worth around $4 billion. I don't know if ADRs are semiconductors or what. Does Berkshire Hathaway own U.S. Bank? Based Berkshire, New York Stock Exchange, BRK, disclosed in a securities filing this week that its holdings in the parent of U.S. Bank had declined to 6.7 million shares. That's down 53 million shares. Last November, more than 126 million shares. Well, this bank's, they're dusted then. How much do you need to open a JP Morgan private bank account? Who owns Berkshire Bank? The majority ownership of the company resides with Trevor Forbes. Oh my god, does he own Forbes magazine? Like, are they promoting themselves, talking about how rich they are themselves? I swear, he better not own Forbes. Trevor Forbes Princeton, Trevor Forbes Oxford, Trevor Forbes LinkedIn, Trevor Forbes MD, Sun Life, Trevor Forbes CFA MFIN SR Director Fixed Income SLC Management. No, it can't be some dude from Canada. It could be this guy. Trevor Forbes, VP Technical Delivery for EMEA. No, I don't think it's this guy. It sounds like it could be that guy. But he's from Ireland. There's actually a lot of people named Trevor Forbes. Trevor Forbes. Wait, what was I trying to read though? Berkshire Hathaway Bank, something like that. Trevor M. Forbes is President and Chief Investment Officer of Renaissance Investment Group in Lenox, Massachusetts. So he's even from Massachusetts. There you go. Inspired by Berkshire Hathaway, a new model to impact investing. Forbes. Are they just playing their own fiddle over and over and over again and nobody really understands it? Okay, it's gonna piss me off. Who owns Forbes magazine? It doesn't say. Oh, the Forbes family. Integrated Whale Media Investments. IWMI. Integrated Whale Media Investments. The company provides public and private equity investments. That's not good. Anything private, you don't want to be really into private because then it means something. Oh, here it says it fully. Integrated Whale Media Investments is a private equity general partner which manages funds. Palico, the private equity fund marketplace. Wow. Integrated Whale Media Investments. Forbes sells majority stake to Hong Kong Group. Family says it's retaining significant interest. So the Forbes family sold off one of the most influential pieces of business reading in North America to a Hong Kong group. Investor group in exclusive talks to acquire Forbes for $650 million. May 5th, 2021. A deal could result in Forbes ownership changing hands 7 years after Hong Kong-based investor group Integrated Whale Media. See, we should not allow. Because China does not allow Canadian media to sit front and center at the most major magazine in China. There's no fucking way. Why do we allow it? Forbes Media agrees to sell majority stake to a group of Hong Kong-based international investor group Integrated Whale Media Investments. July 18th, 2014. So it took 7 years for that deal to go through. 2021, they secretly bought them. Wait, what the? That sounds like almost the exact time. You tell me they've been planning all this since 2014? I mean, this has been a big plan. I mean, 2014 till now is 9 years ago. Who was the U.S. president 9 years ago? Barack fucking Obama. How many times did Barack Obama and Bill Gates meet at the White House? President Obama meets with congressional leaders on BP spill months ahead. June 10th, 2010. What year did Obama go into the White House? In 2008, after a close primary against Hillary Clinton. What did Obama accomplish in the White House? I wonder if the Wall Street Reform Consumer Protection Act. I wonder if that hurt. If that was part of, like, you know, if that needed to be put in place. I have to learn what it was. I have to learn about it, and then I have to learn about how the markets have been wrongly impacted by outside sources to create a negative. Just the same way they did it before on Reddit. Who was president for 9 years? Who was president in 2007 and 2008? George Walker Bush. George Walker Bush runs the CIA. How does a guy that runs for the CIA, I mean, how does a guy that runs the CIA later become the president of the United States? So before the National Security Act of 1947, they just all the presidents just totally did straight black ops operations. Is the CIA run by the president? The director of Central Intelligence Agency is appointed by the president with Senate confirmation. Can the president fire the director of the CIA? He can fire the director of the FBI, but not the CIA. The CIA. Who oversees the CIA? So, national intelligence. So, what is that? NIS? What is the director of national intelligence? What is the most powerful Secret Service agency in the world? RAW, Research and Analysis Wing. India, here's something to cheer you up just in case you froze on seeing. RAW claims it's mightier than probably than the CIA. I can't believe this. It's kind of interesting. One of the oldest groups I've seen so far is MI6. They say now, if you wanted to keep something a secret, number one, if you didn't want people to know how much trouble you've been up to over the years, the number one thing you would do is just say you started your business in 1909 rather than 1809 or 1709. Then you couldn't even then there wouldn't even be a wisp of anything. Because you watched any TV lately, you have the memory of a guppy. Did you know if somebody fucks with your internet or your cell phone, they can be imprisoned for 5 years in Canada? Can police ID you for no reason in Canada? What if police ask who? What if the police ask who I am? If stopped by the police, they will likely ask for your name and address. They may also ask you for identification. In most cases, you are not required to provide this information. I'm just reading what it says on Google here. Know your rights. CCLA. Can police use your face to unlock your phone? No, police cannot force you to unlock your cell phone without a search warrant. The Fourth Amendment requires police to have a warrant, and the Fourth Amendment is American. But in Canada, they can't force you to unlock the phone either. They need a search warrant. And it's not in your best interest. They can ask you for the password, and you could be stupid enough to give it to them, even if you have nothing to hide. You don't give a stranger your cell phone. It's your PC, it's your personal computer. It has banking information. You don't know if this police officer is corrupt or not. You don't know if this police officer has ill intentions. If he's collecting data on you for his ex-wife, who was your ex-wife, right? And his ex-wife, they're still friends. But it gets a lot deeper than just that. But a lot of cops have been doing digging for, like, your wife or my wife. Not mine, but you know what I mean? A person's wife. Not you watching right now, but a person's wife. And what that means is, I mean, it's kind of illegal. There was police caught in California working a divorce case. A police officer was trying to get information on the husband for his new girlfriend, which was the wife of the husband, and they were trying to do a divorce story, a divorce settlement. And the cop's findings helped her take all his money. So it's just the way she goes, eh? And yeah, that's slimy and that's a swindler, right? And there's piggies out there that are the worst of the worst, right? So you got to remember, don't trust anyone that you can't throw into a ravine. Hey, how you doing?
I'm gonna blow one and get out of here. How you doing? Eileen Cruz official. How you doing, Angel? I'll see you next time. Peace.